Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play The Sims. You're here with Jasmine of Ring Around One Gaming, and today I want to do something that's not new, but it is new. I don't even know if I have all the neighborhoods I need to pull this off, but I will try and see what I can do. I remember I did like a little Sims 1 tour at one point and like sort of showed off the houses that I had like from years and years ago. I don't know how old that video is or like whatever happened to it, but I wanted to do a little bit more in-depth look at some of my older neighborhoods, and I don't mean the ones like this one that I've just recently been playing, or even some of the houses that I've built recently, or even in the past 8 years, because that's about, you know, as long as I've been doing some of my videos on YouTube, I think. Anyways, I was hoping to be able to show you some houses that I made when this game was still, you know, a newborn baby. Like back whenever there was no Sims 2 or 3 or 5 million. There was only Sims and, you know, its expansion packs. And, I wish that you could still, you know, use the web pages and upload your house to the Sims. Oh man, I can't remember. Like, anybody remember that though? Like, I just got really excited thinking about it. Like, do you remember, when... Sorry, I'm making sure that everything is everything. Do you remember when you could upload your houses to like the store and there was everything else, all of the other people were there and you could see their houses and their Sims and you could, oh man, I miss the old Sims 1 website. I don't understand why they get rid of things just because they're moving on to a new game. Like, I would still go on that website today if they had left it open, you know, the same with the Sims 2 website. It's pointless to get rid of old sites that people still use. Anyways, I'm not gonna complain, that's not what this episode's for. I will move to the next neighborhood though. But, see, because this is the one that I had been playing, you know, for like the last 8 years. You might recognize all of these families, except for that one, because I don't know who Close is. There's me! But yes, this is the family that I had been playing for over 100 episodes. And I'm still playing, but right now, this whole entire neighborhood is actually in The Sims 2, and I'll put like one of those little things at the top of the screen where the little eye shows up so you can go, like, start watching that if you want. And I'll put a second one at the end of this episode or at the end of this video where you can watch this whole Sims 1 series up until that point, but the one that's going to be at the top of the screen is whenever I've put them into the Sims 2. And I've been trying to explain this neighborhood for quite some time, because before I was just playing it and like I had a story in my head and it made sense, and I realized that without me like vocalizing it as much, that maybe you guys weren't getting the story. So I'll come back to this neighborhood and I'll like sort of explain a couple more things about it. But I mean, like, I want to show you like my old neighborhood. I have two, but I think I only have one on this game at the moment, because if you didn't know this, if you go to the files in your program files, you can look up the neighborhood number and save that whole entire neighborhood, so that if you ever like reinstall the Sims from like anytime, you could just re-import all of your Sims with no backlash. So this is from way back when I used to play The Sims, back whenever, well, I mean, I can't say back whenever because I still kind of make my houses like this, but like, you know, most of them are a giant box. I've been trying, like, I get better, like, the more I think about houses, but in The Sims 1, there wasn't that much you could do. So, I think I built all of these. I don't think I built this one. This one I think I downloaded, but I've built all of these houses and most of the stores. But the point I was trying to show you guys is I would like to give you sort of like a tour of this neighborhood, because I'm pretty sure I don't have the other one installed right like at the moment. But like go into the house and like actually show you the rooms and what the place looks like and stuff, because I made these way back in like 2000 when this game like came out, and some of the bigger ones and the nicer ones came after I downloaded some custom content, and then whenever they release, you know, the later expansion packs. But this is what I did with my life. And back then, I didn't know how to use, like, actually, let me just go ahead and jump into one of these houses first. Which side we stop? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, well, I'm gonna go this one because that one wasn't mine, so I'll go to this one. It's in the same square of the screen. But back whenever I used to play this game as a kid, I didn't know that you could hold down shift and like paint the entire wall. I had to go like click by click, like single clicks just to get through it. This music is really bombastic, isn't it? And like same thing with the floors. I didn't know that you could do that. And my brothers wouldn't tell me that that's how you do it. But this is how I used to make my houses. So let me go down a floor. This is the first floor. This is also after I realized with the, I think it was like the Sims home crafter or the Sims wall crafter or something. You can make your own wallpaper. So if you'll like, we'll zoom in once more so you can see it well enough. I made a lot of really bad wallpapers. Don't judge me. Like really, it was so bad. I mean, I loved it. And if it would have been like a poster, it would be different. But I made these wallpapers because I was like, oh, this will look really awesome. But they're so dated. Oh my gosh. Like these are so, this is showing. I actually am embarrassed right now. Oh my gosh. I remember like, it was a one way, like whenever I would play with my younger sisters at the time, my stepsisters rather, that used to live with us before they ended up moving away. I would like show my rooms by putting the pictures up like of my wallpaper of people that I liked, and like they would get the other ones or something, or I would have pictures of people that they liked like for their room. Oh my gosh, I'm actually super embarrassed. It's like a Nick Carter wallpaper, just so bad. Like it would, like I said, if it was like a poster or something, it would be terrible. But I was just like, nah, let's just paper the entire walls with this. And I used to use these a lot. Like, I thought it was the coolest thing. I was like, oh yeah, I'm like the most awesome, amazing person ever. I'm super clever. Nobody else does stuff like this, like the waterfalls and stuff. I thought I was so smart. I don't know what this was. Like, I mean, I know what it is, but wow. I used to use this a lot. I still would use this actually, because I like the marble floors and wallpapers and stuff. Or walls, rather. I am actually, like, really embarrassed right now. Like, my face is, my face is hot right now. I am so sorry. Past me. Wow. Oh my gosh. I mean, the house itself wasn't the worst thing ever, I guess, but I don't know. I actually remember using lined paper, like notebook paper, and I would like mark add-ons. I didn't build this house, but I'll go to it because there's a sim that's living here. I would take notebook paper and I would draw like the little square floor plans. Please tell me down in the comments. Somebody tell me I am not alone. I know that you did it. I know that you did it. Like, you took the little notebook paper or drawing paper or whatever you did, and you would draw out floor plans of how you were going to build your house in The Sims. And then when you built it in The Sims, you felt so accomplished. Like, you were like, you know, you would go on there and you would even like count how many, sorry, I hit my mic. You would count how many squares that you needed for each room. I did that, so I still have some. If I can find them whenever I'm done recording this, I will actually try and post them for you guys to see. Like, in the video, somehow I will take a picture of them or something and put them in here. But please tell me I am not alone. I know somebody else in the world had to have done that. I am not the only one. There's no way in the world. There's no way. Like, yeah, I didn't build this house, but I did redecorate it for my own purposes, I guess. As you can see, that used to be my desktop wallpaper, so, like, I love that picture, honestly. I don't know why I would wallpaper my room with it, but yeah. And then I have some, like, I still have all of my downloads from whenever I used to play the game, so if you guys want Sims 1 downloads, if you still play The Sims 1 anyway, I can lead you to some cool places, or if they're closed down now, then I'll try and, like, I could just give you some of mine. I still have all the, like, original downloads, too, like, the package files and everything. Save them in my Sim. Adalance? That's a weird name. Taylor Adalance. I mean, I always try to figure out cool new names for my Sims, but I wouldn't think about Adalance. Although, now that I say it enough times, it sounds like something I would do. The barn. Okay, I know you've probably noticed. I also used to put little comments on each of the buildings, even the ones I didn't necessarily make, so that they would all be in my words, you know? So in the first house, it was, now it's for 2 of you, because it was supposed to be for me and my sister. And then it says, those spell nifty, ha 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 ha. Okay, it's so funny, I see. Because it's like the first letter of now it's for 2 of you is spells nifty. I'm so lame. This is the reason I did not have friends. This is the reason I didn't have friends. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I'm so loud right now, but I'm like, I'm so glad I don't have my webcam up, because you don't have to see my shame. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, this is just a heart that I named. That's why I didn't put anything super big to it, because I didn't build that. It says the barn. Okay, hold on. I need to prepare myself. Well, would you look at that? Yuck, yuck. No. And this one, I think I tried to make this one just as bland as possible, because, I was gonna put a bunch of people here and have it be like just like a farm, but I kind of made it the same way that you see most like trailers and trailer parks, how they all have the same wall and the same carpet or something. Like, basically, it's like the most bland house. I don't know why I was gonna have bathrooms at the end of every one of them. I think I was just trying to fill spaces up at this time, just bored as heck. So there's not much to see here. But, oh, that's embarrassing. I'm really embarrassed, actually. Oh my gosh. You guys, this isn't me, this isn't who I am. I mean, it is, but it isn't the Bishop family. I wanted this to look like it was in the woods, so I put a ton of trees around it. I'm glad that these trees actually show up in the neighborhood and everything. I was gonna put my ex in this house. That's him standing at the thing, and I was gonna let him put stuff in this place. It's the most bland house I think I've ever seen in my life, but he, like, I don't know. I'm kind of over it at that point, like, it's just a house in the woods. I just wanted it to look cool and overgrown. But then again, now that I think about it, was I gonna, like, kill him for some reason? I don't know why I would. Like, I mean, I know probably why a lot of people do that to their exes on The Sims, but I think that's what I was going to do, honestly, eventually, just because how overgrown it looks and stuff. It's all woodsy and stuff. But I may have just made it back when we were still together, just didn't do anything with it after that. I would like to forget that portion of my life, so we're gonna move on now. That was just, just some stuff. We all have that one thing we want to forget. The Phillips family. I'll show you my people houses too, because I haven't played these houses and stuff in like a hot minute, and I do mean like a good hot minute. Okay, so zoom in. Oh, really? Did I they haven't even opened the box from the Magic Man yet. I guess I just moved these people in and said, okay, have fun. There's twins. I think it was Casey and Lila. I think my sister was Casey and I was Lila. And then we had O'Brien. I can't remember if O'Brien was one of our boyfriends or not. I don't even know. There's Coco, Marshmallow, Patch, and Danger. Real cool names you got there. Also, if you didn't know, if you put this on your lot, you will get more channels. Like, your TV will actually get more channels if you have that on your lot. So that's a thing. That's another one of my amazing wallpapers. You see that. Like, oh, the Sims graphics are so interesting. You know what I should do? I should build mode or buy mode through this so you guys have some music to listen to instead of just listening to me. Look at this. Yeah, see, I love this. This looks crisp. This looks really good. It's like high graphics. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I think that we were gonna do this, but my computer at the time was really, really terrible, so we didn't actually get to play much. But once again, a nice square house. No. I didn't move anything. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Ugh, I have bad allergies right now. So this one I think was already there. I just added words to the titles. Like I said, it was one of those things that I wanted to What's a fosh? You see that? Like at the bottom it says family that has big dreams with a small budget. Period. Fosh makeover did. So did I actually go in and missing objects? Okay, so there are some things missing, I guess. What did I do? I didn't make this house over. Probably. I maybe gave it a second floor or something. I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, some of my houses might end up missing some content because I didn't put all of my downloads back in it. This is a neighborhood I think I downloaded, but it's like a trailer park. I thought it was a cute idea. I might try and redo it in The Sims. Ooh, or in The Sims 2, rather. Actually, you know what? That's a great idea. Jasmine, future Jasmine, while you're editing this, try and recreate, the showers and the swimming pool and the park, and then, the trailers or something. Although, it's weird to have a swimming pool in a trailer park, but... And I've lived in enough of them to know that that's kind of weird, so... But this is a cute idea. I do have some trailer parks already made in The Sims 2, but not like this. But this isn't my creation. I know I'm not really doing anything, so I hope you guys are actually enjoying me taking you down my memory lane. I feel bad because it's not like actual gameplay. It's just me showing you all of these houses, and there's still like a lot to go through. But I just wanted to show you guys something. I feel bad. I should have done this like at a live stream or something so I could see if people even care. Store of this street. Not even street, just store of this street. I didn't make my stores very interesting. I just made them to have things that I wanted to buy. Like pets, pet stuff, and then clothes and stuff. All of this stuff is like custom. But the website you can get these from is still open actually. And it makes stuff for Sims 1, Sims 2, Sims 3, and some Sims 4 stuff. And like the person is super, super creative. I love that. I love like her little page. I know that there are more creators on it. I just really like it a lot. Another castle I did also, woot, LOL. You know, I'm just gonna say, I don't think that past Jasmine and myself would have been friends. I mean, come on. There's a whole stat room up top, you know. Along with 4 rooms with stairs in them, I guess. Yeah, 4 sets of stairs. First story. Oh, there it goes. That's the kid from the X-Men movie. Plays the fire. Pyro. Or whatever his name is. There's, you know, Akasha again. I'm a big vampire fan, if you couldn't tell. But there's like a moat around the whole thing. Yeah, there's like a moat around the whole thing, and there's like a little, what's supposed to be a drawbridge, but it doesn't move because you can't do that in The Sims 1. My houses are not very interesting. I like how the fence only covers one bit of the land. Like, someone could just cross over another area. This is terrible. I'm so, like, I had, like, such high hopes whenever I started this. I was like, oh, man, I'm gonna show them all my houses. It's gonna be... I don't know what's happening with this phone. This phone keeps going off. Oh, I have a new subscriber. Someone subscribed to me just now. Thank you so much. Yes, guys, please do remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell. It's so cool to get new subscribers. It means I can get some new Sims friends. I need this. Feel pity on me. I'm groveling for you, please. Like, look at what's going on with my whole entire, like, Sims game. It's craziness. But yeah, like, this is embarrassing. Oh my gosh, but thank you so much for subscribing. I haven't been able to really look who it is. I'm trying to, like, you know, film the video and then I'll see who it is afterwards. I guess I was in the middle of filling stuff up with this house. I wanted to try and get a room that I could put, like, all this sparkly stuff in. Look at it, it's so sparkly and cool. Like, tell me that this isn't the greatest. It's so glittery. It's sparkly. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Walls partway. Yeah, this was gonna be like my fancy schmancy house. I was like, oh yes, this was gonna be my fancy schmancy house. She goes as she shows you the room full of like the most glaring palm trees ever, even though this was one of my favorite things to use. And then you go over here and you're like, oh, this looks pixelated and wrong. And then there's Egyptian statues in here. Jasmine, why? Oh, and then there's gargoyle statues in the room with the vampire because it's leading to my room, and as you can see, I couldn't choose at the time who I wanted to have in my room, so I had both the stat and I had Deacon Frost. I was trying to think of his vampire name and not his real name, Stephen Dorff. Even though, sexy man right there. And this would have been mine and mine. And of course now, like, as an adult, I definitely like the other, like, you know, the Tom Cruise Lestat better than this Lestat, but as a child, I wasn't really allowed to watch that kind of stuff. I saw it anyway. I saw it anyway. Like, don't say anything, but I saw it anyway. I wasn't supposed to watch it, but I kind of took it from a friend's house and watched it anyway. So I had already seen it. I had already seen it. But yes. Then the cat and puppy. Oh, I made this. I just want you guys to know. Look what I made. Isn't it awful? I went on MS Paint and I made, like, I used to do this kind of artwork all the time on MS Paint where it's like stars or a galaxy or something where it's like pretty and rainbowy. So I just made it into a wall and a floor. I think it's pretty. Because I wanted a different starry thing than the one that The Sims had. And yes, it's awful. It almost looks like one of those pictures where if you stare at it long enough, a 3D image will pop up. But I don't care. I liked it. No, wait a minute. Now I remember. Hold up. Okay, no, that's what it was. The reason the floor is different is because one side was for my sister. She had the Lestat side, and I had the Stephen Dorff side because of, like, Blade is one of my #1 favorite movies. I'm not even gonna lie. I have seen every single vampire movie on the planet, so nobody can tell me otherwise. Well, I mean, not saying that it's the best movie in the entire world. There are definitely a lot of better vampire movies, but there's not hardly a vampire movie I think that I haven't seen. Neighborhood. Oh yeah, I used to also use move objects and put trees in the like outside the lot to try and give it more of a appeal, to make it look real. House of Wonders with a Z. That's how you know how cool I was. I didn't spell things with an S. I spelled it with a Z, so it'd be fucking awesome. But it isn't. A magic awaits you here. See, I always had me and my, like, I know that I always mention my sister, which is really unfortunate because I had 2 sisters, but I played The Sims with one of them more than the other because one was closer to my age than the other one. And she sort of like followed in my footsteps, so I was like, oh, you're cool. Sorry, getting something to drink. But yeah, she sort of followed in my footsteps, so like, she let me be the cool older sister or whatever, even though the other one thought the same thing. I just didn't want to play with, like, oh, you're a baby, you know. Back then I'm not the nicest person. Like, I'm nice, but I'm not the nicest person, I guess. You know, especially as a kid, and you get step siblings all of a sudden. Oh, this isn't like the worst room. It's actually kind of aesthetically pleasing to me. It's not the greatest, but it's really nice. The blue with all the other colors that, like, just sort of contrast it. But yeah, I played with one sister more than the other as far as The Sims goes, and then, you know, sometimes we would have the other one come in and, like, play with us. Just because it's easier to play with 2 people. I mean, and by play with them, I mean she got to sit beside me and watch me play. I don't mean to laugh, it's not nice. What I should say is sometimes I would let her play, but mostly it was just her sitting there watching me do everything. She would pick out stuff that she wanted. You know, I would let her do that, so at least it would seem like, you know, she was doing stuff, but I don't know. You know what? This is probably one of the houses I tried to use only Sims stuff, or it might have been before I got downloads, because I'm not seeing very many, like, downloaded items. Not to say there isn't any, but I haven't seen any. It might have just been before we got those. Oh yeah. This is like the thing. If you ever want to get like a genie lamp in The Sims, make sure that you have a fire alarm in every room and even outside, and make sure you save it before they clean it. And then if you get a good thing from it, then save it. And what we usually got more than one so that we could do more than one wish a day. That's how we played. And we have a spa upstairs and a little workout room. I'm telling you, like, back in the day, this was like the jam. Like, we were living the life if you could have something like this. And now I'm like, man, this house is awfully square and there's not a lot in it, and I could have done better. This was one of the latest houses I made. I think I made it later than some of the rest because it was based off of a trailer that I actually lived in with my mom. That's my mom. That's me. And I tried to make it as accurate as possible, and it kind of is. Like, not all of the objects inside of the house, kind of, like, sort of, because I didn't do magic, but I mean, it's pretty accurate. The bookshelf, the computer my mom had, because my mom had an old white computer like this, which is what I ended up having eventually in my own room so I could play. We also, I don't think we ever actually lived alone. There was always me, my mom, and my brothers. But since my brothers are older than me, I didn't want to have 3 kids with my mom. I figured I would have, like, you know, me, then 2 teenagers, and then my mom, but nah. I don't know. It's not that special. It's just a house, or it's just a little trailer. Nothing too big, nothing too small. Well, I mean, it is pretty small, but it's not. I feel like I'm saying a lot of things that can be taken very well out of context, and I only know that because I want to take them out of context and then make jokes about them, but we're trying not to do that. The Forrester family. There are certain families that I liked more than others, and you'll definitely see the ones that I liked more than others just on how I played the game, kind of, I guess. I mean, look at this. Like, they have... You could tell I cheated with this family. Look how much money they have. They have 9 friends. How do they have 9 friends? I mean, I guess I just played them a lot. Who is this guy? He looks familiar. Is this... Is his face supposed to be, Damien? Not the... Or, Damon, rather. Damon Salvatore. What's his real name? Ian Somerhalder. Because back then, there was no Vampire Diaries. I mean, it might be somebody else, but it looks a lot like Ian Somerhalder. Or maybe, like, I don't know, Ashton Kutcher or something. Ashton Kutcher, whatever the heck they want to call him. Yeah, you see, I've got the weird things going on here. Miracle, Paradise, and Sky. You know what this is? Like, I'm gonna make fun of it. This is... Why are they just chilling? They're both asleep on the things in here. This is basically like, did you... Well, I mean, I guess if you watch my Jasmine's Corner, you'll know what I'm talking about. But in Jasmine's Corner, I read a series of books called Sky Dancer. And that's basically just Sky Dancer names. I mean, come on, they had like glitter and sparkle and stuff like that, which I also loved, by the way, just saying. Oh, they have like tons of little things too. That's probably how they got their friends. I'm not gonna lie, they probably used spells to get their friends. No, don't save it. But yeah, see, this is how I played my game. Like, I hope you guys are finding this even remotely interesting. This is the cat family. I think I played her for such a long time that I even like rebuilt her house and stuff. I actually really loved playing as Gina. Like, I don't know why, but I did. I mean, she also has 9 friends, and I have, like, I don't know why I have, like, a romance bed. There's no people here. Yeah, why did I make this house so weird? Whatever, I'm not gonna question past me, but I loved playing as Gina. Who are your friends? Mystery, Alicia, Dayla, Misty, Taylor, Alucard, Mariana, Scarlet, Crystal, Rainy. Yeah, those are all my names. Just saying. They're all people that I always really liked to play when I was on this. Pets. Again, another anagram. Pets every type and size. I thought I was clever as the day. I was just like, see, it's not that great. My stores are just great big boxes with stuff. I like the music, sorry. It was also just because I don't like going to 7 different stores to get stuff, so I would just go to one store for everything. A nifty castle I did myself. Booyah. Also, by the way, I remember, like, as a kid, nifty was my jam. That was what I said for everything. Like, I was like, oh, that's nifty. Oh, that's nifty. And I don't know why, because I'm not that. Yeah, this is the first castle I did. And I put the romance bed over here, and the only way you can get to it is through this thing. And I don't know why I turned it this way. I was trying to make them, like, the same. Like, everything was going to be the same on each side of the house. Like, see, the easel, bedroom, thing. But I guess whenever I turned it that way, it looked weird. I don't know. I kind of want to fix it. My OCD is, like, actually hurting me right now. I'm gonna zoom in so I don't have to see it. I don't want to mess with anything because it shows who I used to be versus who I am now. I actually had someone live here at one point. But yeah, I like how the bathroom leads down into a bedroom. Like, are you serious? Well, also, you know, the game room, but still. There's also a moat around this place, so. Also, I would just like everyone to take note of the fact that I did this in a way where everything would be completely even, except for the doors. Like, not the doors, like, just ignore that. But, like, you know, like the spaces between, like, the sides and stuff. I was trying to make it as even as possible. But it's not completely even. I'm just gonna tell you, like, look, 1, 2, 3, 1. Like, yeah. I remember that drove me crazy. But there's nothing I can do about that now. Yeah. I hate it whenever you, like, build a house and then you realize that it's off. Like, if you're trying to make it even. This is my #1 house. And and she also has 26 friends and a lot of money. Most of her money is hers, but I did do the spill a lot, so I got a lot of this. And I also played her for, like, my entire life. Literally. Oh my gosh. She should be a celebrity, actually. I don't know, is she? This girl's name is Misty Carter Bobo Adelitz. What is her job? Yeah, she's almost a celebrity. She's talk of the town. Huh? Oh. Wait, what? I need 14. Okay. Yeah. She's cool. I played her for like a great period of my time. I just need to move my legs and my cat is sitting on my legs. Neighborhood. No, don't save it. I miss these families now. It makes me want to like just go back and play all of these. The Carter Mansion. Created all by Jasmine Davidson, founder of Jasmine Co. And I named it Jasmine Co. because all of these wallpapers have my name on it. They say Jasmine Co. Or Jasmine.co or something like that, because I was so clever, you know. I thought I was just the coolest person making stupid, repetitive wallpapers. This house is pointless. It really is. But I kind of want to live in it. I'm a disaster. Guys, why did you let me do this? Why did you not stop me? Why is this a thing that I am allowed to do? I don't understand. Look at all the flowers and stuff. I guess at some point I had someone living here because there's a box outside the front door. Once again, my repetitive wallpapers. My sister's room and her wallpapers. And then I had like this cool little thing I thought would be an interesting idea. Don't know why it's in the back or why it looks like that, but that's just how it is. Why? I don't understand. I think sometimes I just built houses just to have houses because I was bored. I mean, it looks good from out here. Out here, it looks fine. It looks normal. You're like, oh, this looks like a great place to live. And then you go into it and you're like, no. Oh, I made this. I was trying to make it look like that one house from the second place. In the second neighborhood or something. But it's not the greatest. I have nothing to say about it. The Davidson family. Apparently I made myself here as well. Did I? Really? I know I was playing her for a while. Yeah, Jasmine. Why do I look like that though? That doesn't look like me. I mean, she's not bad. I just, why do I live with Buzz and Leela. And a little puppo. There's a little puppy here. I didn't know I had a puppy. Oh, now I have to go back one day and see what it turns out to be. Just a trailer for small town people. A trailer that's larger than my entire life. Why is there just crap everywhere? What did I do in this house? Oh yeah, if you ever wonder what's going on with like the fact that I have an obsession with flowers, it's because whenever I played, I always had magic, and whenever you cast that spell that's like the good garden or something like that, like the perfect garden charm, I love seeing the effects of it and seeing it rain everywhere. These are here so that the Grim Reaper will come. Apparently, if you have 6 jack-o'-lanterns outside your front door, evenly spaced apart, I think you have to have a space between them, the Grim Reaper is supposed to come and like knock on your door or something like that. And this was gonna be my haunted house. Can someone tell me, are there stairs like this available for Sims 2 or Sims 3, like with the actual like boards missing and like spider webs and stuff, because that'd be really cool. I'd like that. But yeah, again, it's just a big block. Literally. Neighborhood. We're almost done with all these houses, and then I have to like make sure I don't have anything in like Magic Town or something, but you know. Here's the Samuels family, which I based Sarah, I based Sarah off of this family. And she was the one that you follow in my series when she meets Ben, and they end up getting like, you know, like together and having kids and stuff. I based her off of this family because I really enjoyed playing this house. And so whenever I went into The Sims 2, I went ahead and based their house off of this house because this house was already there and it had everybody there. See, Lainey and Jilly and Cicely and Claire. The parents aren't here, so they're at work. But yeah, I loved this family. I love my families. I have the hiccups, I'm sorry. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 houses left. So I'll try and get through them like fairly quickly so you guys don't have to just sit here and do nothing. Because I know, I mean, all I'm doing is showing you house after house, which is basically the same thing. Like, there's nothing important going on. Also, there is a Nick Carter sim in my game, and I had my girl marry him because, yes. And so here's all, like, my pictures that I had at one point. See, I still have these pictures. See, it's the same as the wallpaper. So I don't know why I have the wallpaper, but I did. There's like a portal into hell or something like that. I don't know what that is. Here's my chemistry set. Our bookshelves. Boop, 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 doo, doo, doo. My blood fountain. My cool room. I always had like a alternative cool room is what I always used to have. With like my fairy pictures. Hey, I really like stuff like this. This is all really cool. Maybe not all together, but that's what my room, or that, like, the pictures I like. Here's my bathroom. My super pretty, cool bathroom. Here's the downstairs bedroom. Like I said, I told you I really like that floor. I don't know why. Here's my little fairy coconut thing. My giant room with my Fabergé egg chairs. Here's all of our flowers and stuff outside. Casey's apparently visiting with Serafina. Sir Puff? What a cute name. Melody is downstairs with the butler. That sounds awful. Bridget is in the kitchen with our little fish tank on the wall. This is probably the number one house to show you if I'm going to show you all the downloaded stuff, because there's the portal to, you know, jumping in the hole and stuff. There's also crystals on the ground. I used to play this place a lot. Here's a mushroom, which fairies come out of, and they'll dance. Here's our little garden. Here's a green bean, a beanstalk, a green bean. Yes. Here's our other one. We also have colorful things in the pool. I'm telling you, my house had everything. I spent the most time here. See, this family I didn't cheat with because they don't have like the funds that they need. I just played them forever. No. Thank you. Oh, that was my favorite, yes. Saved game. Ashley, Brianna, Elizabeth, and not one, not the only, but the best of the best of the best of the best. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why it would be me, my two sisters, and one of my sister's twins, and my smallest sister, her twin, I think would have lived here, with us. Just cool. Yeah, see, it's all ready for people to be moved into. The bathrooms are all, like, this is a nice lot, actually. I'm not looking at the walls just yet because I'm afraid that once the walls get brought up, it's just gonna be like, oh yeah, so we see that you went, oh, see, there's rabbits too. We went with, you know, the terrible wallpapers again. This is a great house. It's huge and it's boxy, but I don't care. Yeah, see, there's 4 beds in the house. Yep, there it goes. At least it's not as bad as some of them. I mean, of course, I always had my little thing there. My little, people wallpapers. It's sad. Oh my gosh. No. Outside looking out store. This was just an outside store that they could go and like have their pets, you know, have a good time. Neighborhood. Going to the neighborhood. Not dealing. Nope. And here's another store. I built it to replace the other one because you see that I got rid of it so that I could have my own thing. It was like supposed to be a dark version of, you know, thing. I didn't finish it, obviously. It wasn't, I don't think it was going to be a pet store, but it was just going to be shops. It was just supposed to be like, yeah, midnight cafe, and it was a vampire place. Yes, I know. Here's another trailer I built that's actually pretty accurate to where we used to live. And I mean, like, accurate, as in even the space that we didn't have, it was exactly like this. Yes, the rooms are a little wide, but I figured I'd make them a little bit bigger. There's a bunny here. I haven't lived here yet. If you live in the lots long enough and you have certain objects, or if you have plants, you can get bunnies and gophers and something else, I think. There's 2. I'm gonna just do these 2 because I don't care about seeing the Hicks house. This was Dayla and Scarlet. They were my 2 witchy friends who live in this boxy house with their blood moon floor and their blood red walls. See, I don't mind this one because this one I made, but it looks like a pattern versus people. I cheated a lot with this house. Not for money necessarily, but definitely just with getting all the items. Look, I mean, you don't have that. They didn't use enough magic for that. And then there's another plain house with nothing here. However, I did kill a bunch of Sims here. I wanted it to be the most haunted house in the neighborhood. And I wanted to have gravestones of all different sizes. And so I just had a bunch of different people move in and just killed them all. We're moving on. We're not going to pay attention to the fact that I murdered a bunch of Sims to have a haunted house. Yes, scary graveyardy place. So many ghosts. Oh, my leg is so asleep. Lips, I'm sorry, buddy. There we go. I had to make my cat move. Downtown view? I don't really go downtown, so... It's because downtown crashes a lot, so I don't really go downtown. Vacation? Sorry, I just wanted to listen to the music for 5 seconds because I love the music. Papaya, no. Papaya, no. This is the one lot I made because I was tired of going around the entire world. You go around the entire world. Gosh, the music. I want to play. Oh my gosh, I have to. Yeah, wow. I made a place so I would be able to get all of my stuff done in one place. Oh man, no, I can't, I don't have time anymore to play, but I just wanted to do this one little thing. I don't think I built this house. I'll take a look at it. No, I think somebody else built that and I just downloaded it, maybe. I also rebuilt this so I could have everything in one place, but the Solstice family, I don't think anything's different about their house. So, no, I didn't get a chance to play them. Okay, well, that ends that because I can't go in there until that happens. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. I'm really sorry that I wasted so much of your time just showing you old, like, terrible houses that I had built and, like, families that I had played. It's really embarrassing looking back at it now, and we could just forget about all that. Once again, I will take you through the other neighborhood, this one, next time, but it'll be a different, it probably won't be nearly as long, and it'll just be a different type of episode, I guess, because you should have already seen their houses, I guess, if you watch the Let's Play, which I'll put at the end of this. And yeah, I feel bad. If you liked it, thank you. I'm sorry. Anyways, guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more things that I've done. And I love you, and I hope to catch you in the next episode. Bye, guys.